What is going on, everyone, and welcome into Expected Bets for your go-to podcast for all things hockey betting. I'm Gator Betting, joined by my two co-hosts. As always, we got Gretzky Betskis and Franco the Banker. Guys, how are we doing today? I'm great. I'm great right now. I couldn't be better.
Doing
wow.
Fantastic.
Ooh,
I am not on Pacific time anymore, which is cause for celebration.
That means you're closer to 5 o'clock.
Yeah, so these shows don't start at 2:30 for me, and games don't start at 4 for me. Think about that.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was miserable, and
Oh
now
my God.
we're gonna. I've already had maybe a lunch beer or two, and we're gonna keep the good times rolling.
Keep it rolling, baby. Love it.
I was going to say, that might be my only option at this point is to get out of this little hole that I'm in right now after the Bills game last night is just
And
maybe lean back into it a little bit. Lean back into it. Why not?
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's the best way to do it.
Only good things come from that, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. And then tomorrow you just do a little bit less. And then the next day you just do a little bit less. And then it's Thursday and you can restart. It's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Just the
4 today, 3 tomorrow, 2 Wednesday, and then you're back to 12.
Yep.
Then it's 15.
Honestly, that sounds like
another
just
15 to 20.
Friday.
And then,
Friday. Yeah. That sounds like flawless math to me at this point. I think that's probably going to have to be the exit strategy.
How many Sabres games are in there, too? Like, you got up it a little bit during those. So.
Yeah. I mean, big matchup between me and Betsky tomorrow. Sabres, Utah.
Yeah.
So,
are you going to that game?
I'm not. No, I'm not. I was debating sticking around, but I'm going to be heading back to Boston tomorrow. So figured I honestly think if I was to go to the Sabres game on Tuesday, I don't know if I could do it. I really don't. I think I don't have that dog in me anymore that I used to. That dog no. I just don't.
We need to work on that. Oh, and Adam's going straight for.
I was going to say we're firing already.
You know it, Adam.
Yeah, I mean that Utah game too, right? With Sabres Utah, there's a lot of revenge angles that we talk about normally, but you talk about two players that are so hot in Peterka and Doan. I feel like those props tomorrow are going to be just bet, probably across the board by 100% of the NHL cappers in the community tomorrow. I feel like those
just don't sleep on Kesselring, all right?
If we get props
for a goal, yeah, but if we can get like a nice over 1.5 shots,
I
might have to hit a bet 365 to add that.
What would the line
How's he
be?
been? He's played a couple games, right?
Yeah.
I don't really care. I mean,
okay, all right.
It's just one of those things. Like I feel like he'll fire.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah,
if I can see.
I think that's fair. Anything else we wanted to discuss before we hop into the 4 games for tonight?
How cool is that Marchand stuff? I didn't realize he was. I mean, did anybody know why he left the Panthers initially? I think everybody just kind of assumed he was a little banged up, and then it came out that he was in Nova Scotia for his trainer growing up to coach that trainer's kids team because one of the daughter passed away from cancer. So he coached 2 games or something.
That's crazy.
Oh, isn't that wild? And then he comes back and scores a goal.
Man, Brad Marchand is turning into the ultimate root for guy now. I feel like years ago I hated that guy so much. Now I'm like, I kind of like this guy now. He's all right.
Yep. Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Especially the emotional return to Boston and then this, and I wouldn't be shocked if he started doing media when he in the retirement.
Oh yeah.
As soon as I think he's TNT bound for sure.
He's lining it up with Biz already. So
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I could definitely see that. All right. 4 games today. Plenty of great spots right now, but let's hop into them. We got Pittsburgh at Toronto. Toronto minus 185, over set at 6.5, minus 115. Franco, I'll let you start us off. Any sort of looks on the side or total in tonight?
So honestly, this is the game I have maybe second most least interest in, I guess. Nashville's on the slate. But this one I'll probably be playing a little light. As far as sides and totals, I'm kind of off it there. I have a couple leans on player props, but I don't even know if I'm going to get there when all's said and done.
Yeah, I really have nothing in this game. Betsky, Are you the outlier in this one, and this is your
I
favorite spot on
guess,
the board?
yeah.
Or
No, not my
okay,
favorite, but
all right.
I don't know. I'm starting to see the cracks in Pittsburgh. It's been an awesome way for them to start the season, and I mean, more power to them. But that last game, against the Jets, and granted, the Jets are really starting to roll now,
Yeah.
but I mean, this goaltending has seemed a little suspect all season long, and we're only 10 games in or whatever. The offense has been great too, but they really feel like one of those teams that scores 3 to 4 times. And if they can't get past 3, it's a 50-50 shot if they can win, if the goaltending can stay up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think I like the Leafs money line here, and I really like their over 2.5 team total goals as a parlay piece. Matthews and Nylander have unbelievable history against Penguins. So does Matty Nyes. And granted, these are all parlay pieces here, but I mean, it's kind of gives you a lot of ways to maneuver that top 6. The Toronto's getting a little boring because it really is just Nyes, Matthews, Tavares, Nylander, and it's been that way for a while with when it was Marner. But the 2-point props aren't quite as reliable. Morgan Riley, there's really no one else on the back end that's reliable. Like Morgan Riley's less reliable than it used to be. Bobby McMahon last season or last 2 seasons that kind of felt like a guy you could turn to, and this year not so much, both on shots and point department. So yeah, they're kind of like a one-trick pony, kind of like Edmonton, but in certain matches, I think you can find some extra value, and this is one of those, I think.
Well, even on the Pittsburgh side, right, you're looking for like point props. Crosby, Malkin, and Rust, those aren't bettable as straights anymore either.
No.
And then Toronto has those 4 guys as well that aren't bettable as straights. So when you're trying to like find some value on the prop board here, it's really tough unless you're starting to go into goals and assists and trying to kind of dive deeper into that point market. But I mean, is it now just going to be like line stacks? Is that going to be how we're going to have to bet Pittsburgh and Toronto? Like, is it just going to be a Crosby Rust like point stack?
But that's when you get like the game with no Crosby point, or a couple games ago where Malkin, Malkin and Mantha scored, but Brazo wasn't involved. It's just you know how it goes.
It's weird too. I mean, So, any player props though, Franco? You said you had a few on this game.
I think Nyes is the guy I like the most as far as props go. You obviously can't bet his point straight, like you said. I mean, it's minus 190, which is ridiculous. So, you look closer though as goal prop against Pittsburgh. He's hitting 5 of 6 games against them, which is pretty crazy. Not a ton of value on it at plus 190. I don't love that price, but I'll probably get. If anything, I might get there on that. Like I might just sprinkle a couple goal props in this game. I do like his shots as well. It's a nice parlay piece at over 1.5, so I might look at that. And Tavares shots at over 2.5 looks good as well on the Toronto side, given his history. Again, another parlay piece at minus 150. A lot, like you said, a lot of these players like on these teams just aren't value as far as stuff goes.
No.
You can get a little bit wild if you want, going with Easton Callan point. They're offering him at plus 140. He's playing with Tavares and Nylander.
And on the top power play unit.
Yeah, so that's kind of intriguing. Nick Robertson's still on the top line, so maybe you look at his goal prop as well. I do agree with Hal that Carlson's been a guy I've been looking at on the Pittsburgh side. He's like the only value, really. Like you can bet his point prop at minus 103 or around even money. So that's another kind of way to go. He doesn't have the best history. He's only like hitting a 50% rate against them, but he is getting top power play and a ton of minutes. So feels like a good kind of pivot if you're looking for a Pittsburgh prop. I just don't know how much I love Pittsburgh points in this game with them being on the road. Kind of what Betsky said. This feels like a Toronto spot, even at minus 185. So,
Betsky, any player props for you? I don't mind that Easton Cowan. I guess if you're really dying to bet a point prop in this one, I don't hate that. Mantha, his point is bettable as well on the Pittsburgh side. But you're really diving into you're not getting any sort of value, which really is interesting, I think, especially for the Penn side of things heading into the year, because Malkin Point to start, I think the first 3 or 4 games, he was plus money.
Yeah.
Now look at us.
Yeah.
He's a lock, apparently,
yeah.
minus 180, you know?
He has the point in every single game but 2.
Yeah. I mean, he's been fantastic.
Insane.
It's just crazy.
6 multi-point games.
This
isn't the spot, though. This isn't the spot.
Betsy, any player props for you?
Nothing outside the kind of nice parlay pieces.
Yeah. All right. I guess that pretty much wraps it up. Stolart's save. I guess we can talk about that one. Adam brought that up in the chat. I don't mind that. I think that's probably a great spot with no Tanev in this lineup. Do you guys do research on face-off markets or hits?
No,
Franco,
really.
I feel like that's maybe your speed with the hits. Or
I mean, we were doing hits during the playoffs, but most of the books I use don't offer them. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't look enough. I would say like face-offs would be a good one if like a center was out and somebody was moving up to the top line type of situation. Like that would be a one I would look at if that was something. But again, I don't really have those props available, so I don't really bet them.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Going to the Stolar saves, he's hit in every game but one this season. Quite often gone fairly far past it, but it almost makes me think this line's a little fishy.
Yeah,
this kind of feels like that game where they get blown the hell out.
Yeah,
like where it's 4-1 or something like that, and they just have nothing. That's the only thing I worry about with any Pittsburgh prop in general, and same for the Stolars over. Like if they just dud, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I do agree. I mean, Tanev being out is huge for their defensive, shot blocking and stuff like that. But they still have guys that aren't terrible defensively.
Yeah, I think that's fair. All right, anything else on this one?
Is this the game that Hollander scores?
I was also looking at Kendall over 1.5 shots. He's been pretty good lately.
Yeah. Man, Hollander's still on the top line. I had to double check that.
So just the reason why I brought it up, 4 shots on 9 attempts last game against Winnipeg for Hollander. Now, I don't know what that means, but he's clearly trying. He's not succeeding, but, he's still playing with 2 very talented forwards, getting a ton of ice time. So, I don't know. It's one of those things.
I was hoping that maybe Kendall was like from Toronto or not the area or Hamilton or something, but he's from Coquitlam, Lower BC. Looks pretty.
There's your fun fact of the day for this game.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Next game up, Vancouver at Washington. These teams played October 23rd. Nashville won 2-1. Vancouver money line at even money on DraftKings. Give it to me. I know they haven't been great, but this is a spot that you're getting them. It's not the sexiest pick, I'll put it that way. When I put this into DraftKings today and bet the Vancouver Canucks, I can't say I was like, wow, that's a surefire win. But just with that system in itself too, I don't mind Demko. But it is what it is, and it's on the card with the 4-game slate. Any sides or totals for you guys?
I would definitely lean the under here, but these are like 2 of the strangest teams in the entire league right now.
I hate betting these 2 teams.
Yeah, I really don't. I don't really have a good gauge on these teams at all. I look at their rosters and I go, how are they winning anything?
That's totally fair. I feel like these Nashville games have just been snooze fests and like nothing.
It's all
happens.
Saros. Is he still one of the leaders for saves above expected?
I'll
I'll pull it up. So yeah, I would lean the under. I think if you wanted to juice it to 6.5 and take it with like the Toronto team total 2.5, that's probably a really good look. Or get nasty with it and add Edmonton team total 2.5.
Or Toronto.
Yeah.
Saros, Demko is fourth for goals saved above expected. Dostal is 1.
Where's Saros?
Saros has dropped off. He is now 16th. He was in the top 5 at one point.
Yeah. So, I mean, another reason you're getting Vancouver at even money with Demko, who's been terrific. Just played 2-1 game, pretty tight. So, why not take a stab at it? I
don't mind that plus money. That's
that plus money. That's what I'm thinking tonight. Yeah, limited slate. I don't hate it. I mean, it's not like obviously Vancouver has their own faults too in terms of the reliability, but then you look who they're facing. Back. Yeah, and you look who they're facing, the Nashville Predators, who aren't exactly the model of consistency either when it comes to night in and night out. So
Lucas Reichel being really good for them. Kiefer Sherwood's kind of popping off a little bit. Like you get Quinn back.
Quinn being back is massive.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that changes the whole dynamic of this team.
Yep. That EP has. I mean, and I actually kind of feel like this team's felt worse than they have been on a prop standpoint. Like we should have all been riding the Garland point train until he got hurt.
Yep.
It just wasn't easy to trust. Where's Elias Pettersson at like decent value? He's minus 130 tonight.
It's because there's no goals in these games. This could be a 2-1. Like,
yeah,
that's my only worry about like taking anything in this game. Hal's right though. Eventually, it's a top power play, top line.
Yep.
It's a big one. I've seen a few people on him today. I just, again, like, what you're gonna take his point prop at plus 125.
Ooh.
Shot
That's
prop,
juicy.
I guess. Okay, I like that. I'm down for that. Any top line power play guy at plus 500 or better is auto bet. So even if it is this team, I guess his shots at 1.5 minus 135 isn't too bad. Evangelista, I could probably be talked into that one.
Yeah, I'm also on Mars's show shots as well tonight. Those are
you
kind of opposite side of the board. Yeah.
Why?
I'm trying to pull it up now.
I would love to hear this. Pitch me.
Volume 8-5-6-6 in his last 4 3-2 3-3 shots on those attempts. Time on ice has been improving as well. Vancouver leaky to forwards. I think they're 10th. You have given up the 10th plus to forwards. So
crazy. That's another thing with this team. I'm like, I need to reconfigure. Like they are allowing shots this year.
Yeah, and I mean at minus 105 again, a bettable price for the guy with that volume of 5+ in his last 4. He's been better at home this year. All right,
I got one I really like, and I had to look at the daily face-off lines. Matthew Wood has now scored in 2 straight games. Michael Bunting, who is on his line, has been the beneficiary of this with 3 points last game and a point in the first game that Wood scored on, assisting on both of those goals. That third line for the Preds may be getting hot. I don't know who Shevkov is, Fedor Shevkov, but both of these guys are on the second power play unit together as well. With Jonathan Marchessault centering it for some reason. Bunting's 1.5 shots at minus 110 looks fantastic. 6 and 4 attempts his last 2 games. If that line is getting a little bit more leash and Bunting actually has an offensively gifted player to play with, because God knows who he is playing with before that. Maybe Nick Blakenberg. I don't know who that is either. Sounds related to me. Then maybe that we are seeing, or it's probably Tyson Joust who is playing with. So maybe we are seeing the reemergence of Michael Bunting, who has always been a fantastic little piss and vinegar speed demon out there. I love that he's probably getting some confidence. Give me Michael Bunting 1.5 shots for minus 110. Is that right? Or is Props.cash just not updated?
Yeah, I think that is. I
and
mean,
then
again,
a Bunting point would be interesting here. You don't get Wood points, but you could take his goal. Excuse me, if you think he can get 3 straight, but plus 154
goals
for a
in 3 or
bunting
4,
point.
right?
Is that what Wood's at?
Hmm.
I thought he only got his first goal 2 games ago. Yeah, he only has a goal in 2 straight.
I thought it was 2 straight. Okay, sorry. I thought it was 3 straight.
Because we were talking about this last week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
on the
no, I know.
Nashville side
That's
of things, it's tough too.
That's 380 goal.
4th in goals saved above expected.
Yeah.
Basically, you just want to go to the shot market and try to avoid that point market in this game. I feel like that's kind of the angle you're going to take if you do think. I mean, the under I might have to add as well. I just don't see these teams going over this 5.5 line tonight either. Anything else in
team
this
total
one?
under? If we just do Nashville's team total under. Can we do that? They're at home. They should be under 2.5 plus 115.
Not a bad look. Not a bad
That
look.
might be a way to go. I like
I
the
mean,
plus money.
I'm already on Vancouver money line at even money, so I don't necessarily want to triple up or quadruple up in this game of all.
Especially in this game. I wish they offered Hronik undershots with Hughes back. That would have been one I would have absolutely hammered. I would have probably thrown like 2 or 3 units on that.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Bunting shots is not on FanDuel too, because
it's on DK at minus 120.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Like I've always liked Bunting as a player, so like if he is starting to get going, that might not be a bad look. I'm gonna monitor that one. I might get there. We'll see.
I'll jump into the water.
You got 2.5 hours, so keep it on the radar, I guess.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts on this one? We talked about this one more than I expected.
Well, I did
starting for me right now.
I forgot. I did bet props on Kiefer Sherwood because it's a revenge game. This is one of those ones where like I'm betting it because I, not because I have to, but kind of because I have to. I hate the value on Kiefer Sherwood. His point is plus 102. He's had a recorded point in 2 of his last 5, so it's not like he's tearing it up. And his goal prop is only like plus 250, which is also terrible price wise for a guy like him. But I did take it. He is on the top power play. He does have 5 goals in his last 5 games. They've just all come in 2 games. So, yeah, I don't know. He used to be a guy you could rely on for shots too, and his shot prop is awful.
It's reliable if you take it down to 1.
Yeah, but like look at that
it's
chart.
crazy.
That chart is insane. All the ones.
It's insane.
It's 1, and then there's 2 spikes.
It was like
5.
Quentin Byfield last year when he didn't hit a 1.5 for 12 straight games or whatever.
Yeah. Elias Pettersson too was just that last year at that 1.5 line, just couldn't break through it. I remember just betting his unders, and I was like, "This is ridiculous." Yeah.
That's because JT Miller was calling him names.
Edmonton at St. Louis. Edmonton minus 130. St. Louis plus 110. Total set at 6.5 here. St. Louis lost 7 straight.
That's the rat line, right? Edmonton at minus 130 is the rat.
Well, guess
no way I'm touching that.
I took the
Did
cheese
you?
tonight.
Oh,
I
no.
took the cheese. Yep.
The trap just fell on you right
Yep.
now.
That makes
fine.
me want to take St. Louis even more.
That's fine. I'm perfectly happy taking the cheese in this one. St. Louis is just not the same team right now, especially with Thomas, that injury.
He's back?
He's back, yeah. But I'm saying when he was out, I mean, I don't know. At minus 130.
Sweating already.
Fuck. Not.
Smooth is back, man. Smooth is so
Had fun
back.
at the Bills game yesterday.
That's what I get. All right, whatever. Minus 130 Edmonton. It's on the card already. I already bet it.
Too late for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you guys are going to be on that plus 110 then for St. Louis.
I'm definitely grabbing it now, yeah.
I did not bet St. Louis yet, but I am looking at St. Louis props, so that's where we're at. I think Rob Thomas is huge. I mean, they were having Suter and Braden Shen as their top line centers the last couple of games. I mean, that's how bad it looks without him. I mean, it's not terrible, but he's a difference maker. You know, when Suter was up on that top line, he was plus 110 for a point. When Shen was on the top line, he was like minus 110 on the for a point. Right away, Rob Thomas is back minus 190. It shows the difference of player. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy. So he's a guy that can elevate players around him. He can I think it might not go into affect this game, but it will long term, obviously, for them.
Yeah.
I like the Dvorsky call though.
Yeah, 2
Plus
games, no
400 for a
points. He
goal.
said, "Yeah, it's at some point it has to happen here." And you got Picard in that decent shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any point props that you guys would bet in this one? I mean, you go through the list too, and again, Edmonton, like we were talking about before with that Pittsburgh-Toronto game, not a lot of whole options to pick from in terms of value, unless you're going
Holloway
McDavid
looks
at
good.
1.5. Holloway, yep. His shots at 3+ tonight's plus 115.
Yep.
Yeah, it dropped quick. It opened around plus 120, and some books you can't get it for more than like plus 105.
I got plus 132 earlier. So
Revenge spot.
spot.
Offer sheeted.
Yeah.
Did not get matched, which is like worse than getting traded.
Yeah.
Your team didn't want to trade you, and then they had the opportunity to keep you, and they didn't. They were never planning to trade you. But then they also said, we don't want to match that contract the other team gave them. We'll take the picks.
The nice thing too is in his 2 games against them, he's gone 5 on 6 attempts and then 3 on 4 attempts with the shots. He's recorded a goal and 2 total points in the game. So like you can go all the angles as I'm going. Obviously, I'm going to go point, goal, and shots on goal for him. So,
yeah, I saw plus point.
I like that.
Dvorsky on his line too. So yeah, the PG XP1Y. I like that plus 400. I was on him the other night. Actually, I think I got a little greedy with it, but
yeah, I don't mind it.
Any other props in this one? Snuggerud.
I think you can really take a lot of the St. Louis guys on the point side of things for good value. The problem with St. Louis is getting the right lines.
Yep.
And the right guys on the lines. But yeah, there's value on all 3 of them. I mean, you can do a Thomas Buchnevich stack. You can get Snugs for a bettable price. Kyrie's been red hot. I guess that would be maybe the line I would fade the most because P.S. Suter, Braden Shen, Kyrou sounds to me like they're going to get tossed out to be the defensive matchup here. So really that Holloway, Dvorsky, Sundqvist line, who are they going to be thrown out against? What does the bottom 9 for Edmonton look like?
Yeah.
Savoy, Henrique, and Frederick. That may be more their line that they want to throw up against Thomas, though. So they may be getting the Isaac Howard, Philip Lazar,
Lazar line, yeah.
They do have Dry and McDavid.
Kyrou at minus 122 for a point is pretty stupid, though, just considering where he's been recently.
I know, but
points in 6 of his last 7. And
I'm fine with fading
games.
it now. He wasn't producing with Thomas in the lineup.
I know. I don't mind that line, though. Like, I think that's kind of a nice line with Suter, Shen, and him.
I just think they're going to get stacked to McDavid and just be like, shut them down.
But McDavid doesn't really, like, play defensively, though. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Like, you can exploit McDavid's line because, as long as he's not hemming you in, which can happen, obviously. But his shot prop doesn't look bad either, for that matter.
No, Kyrie's doesn't at all. But again, Edmonton's been pretty stingy.
Edmonton's allowing the least amount.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So, any other plays in this one?
Any Philip Broberg props, guys? Come on, let's go.
All you get is goal, right?
What about his revenge narrative? All right, like we're forgetting about him. He was just as much tossed to the side.
If I could get his time on ice, sure. Or hits.
I will sprinkle his goal just because. It sucks that we can't do his shots because I feel like he
had 3 hits against Edmonton last year.
I feel like
his block shots. His block shots, 2 block shots in every game against Edmonton, but you can't take it.
I don't give you that either.
Yeah,
I'll sprinkle his goal plus 1,400.
Damn. I don't know if he cares.
The books put that line out there at plus 1,400. They're like, Franco's going to have to take this if we set it this high. Yeah, in a revenge spot. They're like, yeah, we've got his money now.
I bet Carson Soucy and Will Borgen the other night. So here we are.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Any other looks in this one?
Oh, Roslovic's been pretty decent on the shot department, and he was a guy who could not miss his 1.5 at one point last year.
Yeah, but I don't. Is this 1.5 bettable right now? No, minus.
Just another piece.
Or is he up to 2.5?
Yeah, a piece.
Yeah,
another piece. Minus.
Yeah, but you could take him and Holloway at 1.5 and then take him up to 3. I mean, he's even hit his 3 in 6 out of the last 10 games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not bad. The two looks good though.
It's pretty even on the road home splits. He's hit his 1.5 against St. Louis and 5 of the last 6.
Yeah, I don't hate that for a parlay piece at all.
Where's he from? He's American. Oh, duh. Never mind.
What?
He's from Lumbus.
Oh, he's
that
from
was like the
Columbus,
whole. That was like the whole thing with.
Okay.
No, he wasn't drafted by.
Or he was
Columbus.
traded to Columbus, right?
He was traded to Columbus with Patrick Laine
Okay. PLD. It's funny. I saw PLD was injured and was going to miss significant time, and I feel like I haven't seen PLD's name once this season. So we may have lost him, but I think we already lost him before the season.
Oh yeah, he had his one good season for every 5 years last year.
That was crazy. What the hell happened? We were betting him a ton last year, and it's like
he was great.
I don't think I've seen him pop once this whole season.
No.
Contract negotiations must be going all right.
Yeah, he's probably all right. I'm upset.
His agents
see that year I had last year?
Pierre, man, they're taking the bait. I think we got another 3-year deal coming down the road. It's like, sweet.
He's like, all right, cool.
Yeah. Now I'm done.
Hang out at the map room every night.
Yeah. Now I rest. All right. Last game of the night, Chicago at Seattle. Some great shots on goal look here. Franco, I think you pointed these out in our chat earlier. I am on both of these, but why don't you go into both of them?
You got to scroll all the way up to an Adam comment in a minute.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I think so. I looked at Shot Props' site this morning, as I like to do when I'm starting my research. And what do you know? 2 of the best targets for defensemen, Chicago and Seattle, are playing each other. This is great. So, yeah, I mean, I immediately look at who we got. Obviously, Chicago, you're not getting many choices here for defensemen. So it's Sam Rinzel, and that's it. There's no Seth Jones in Chicago anymore. So, but luckily, Rinzel's been
Connor
firing.
Murphy, man, the hate.
I know. I meant for shots. I mean, Connor Murphy made blocks. I could get there, but yeah. Rinzel's been firing, man. Especially recently. Not very consistent with hitting the net, though. 2 shots on goal, 8 attempts, 3 on 7. So he's getting the volume, not getting a lot on net, but he's hitting his line. So that's really what we're looking for here. 6 of his last 7 overall. And then you look on the road to it gets a little bit better as far as his attempts. It kind of goes up a little bit. So like that. And then on the other side, Brandon Montour, home dog, looks a lot better at home. Has hit, even going back to last year, 9 of his last 10, which is pretty crazy. The only game he missed was against the Rangers. He had 5 attempts in that game too. So volume's there. And if there's a guy I want, between him and Vince Dunn, I feel like Montour's the guy that I can trust to have the volume. Dunn's like one of those guys that gets there on 2-shot attempts, and you're like, whew.
Dunn's a road guy
for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just think in general, if I pick it between Vince Dunn and Montour, I'm going to take Montour all day if he's a bettable number, and so I'm going to go there.
Yeah, I love the Rinzel and Montour looks. Betsky, what did you have in this one?
I want to add to Rinzel real quick too, because those last 2 games, 7 and 8 attempts, it's like, man, he kind of dipped off at the beginning of this 10-day stretch or 10-game stretch, and after game 4, that he's had 5+ shot attempts in all but 1 game. When do you think he had a goal last without looking?
It was
Rinzel.
early in the
Montour.
season, right? Like,
Yep, game
like,
3.
Okay.
That dude is
Really?
wanting it again. Yeah,
there you go.
yeah. Only 3 points this season, and he hasn't had a point since 10-19 versus Anaheim as well. So pointless and goalless for a while. You want those guys, those ones that are a little bit hungry, that are a little bit more of an offensive playmaker. And man, he's beating Levshinov, the second overall pick up in the lineup. But yeah, I really like that Rinzel look at 1.5, and there's a couple people you could stack with. I mean, across this lineup in this game, let alone some of the other guys like Bunting that we called out are Matty nice. I talked about in my little sheets I put out almost every day. Capo Caco, there's nothing appealing on the chart, mind you. Absolutely not. But second game back, he's on the third line with Shane Wright and Mason Marchment. When I look at that Chicago lineup and I go, how could you beat this lineup? And I see that fourth line of Landon Slaggert and Nick Foligno with whatever defenseman they're going to throw there, or whichever forward's going to double shift, or the Ryan Donato, Colton Dock, and Mikheyev line going up against a Shane Wright, Capo Caco, Mason Marchment line. Yeah, that's how I think you can get your depth scoring to go on Seattle here. So you can get Shane Wright with a Capo Caco point for like plus 267, or you could just like go Capo Caco for plus 110. They're both on the same power play, which is the second power play unit, but Seattle, with the way they roll them out, I'm not convinced that top unit will be like the one that's thrown out for 80% of the power play time, especially if they aren't super hot. That second unit looks really good too. Shane Wright, Capo Caco, Mason Marchment, Jaden Schwartz, and Brandon Montour.
It looks like they changed that third line though, Betsy.
Did they?
I'm seeing Marchment, Shane Wright,
and
Newman.
Newman. I do love me some Newman. Well, hey,
but
regardless,
with Stevenson and Schwartz, so that
who's
still
been
doesn't
hot
feel bad.
as hell lately too. Yeah, so I don't mind that. I would actually be more concerned if he was on the top line.
Very bizarre. Ellie Tolvanen up top line.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
I'm like, what's his goal prop at?
Man,
Plus
I don't
340.
know. I thought I painted you a picture, man.
I know. I'm like drifting away from the pitcher. For some reason, Tolvanen has hit his shots on goal against them in 7 of 8 games. And now he's getting back up to the top line at minus 120. I don't know why he hates Chicago.
Spencer Knight's in that, right?
Yeah, most likely.
So we must find out.
No, Soderblom.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I do remember seeing that.
Also, scratch the Shane Wright Caco play. I mean, unless they get it on the power play, I may actually cash that out if I still can. But this morning when they were on the same line, I absolutely love the idea of that.
Tolvanen top power play too, by the way. So,
oh boy, I think you can get a lot of nice value on this game now.
Yeah, with Soderblom in that, I mean, come on. Yeah, I think you got to be looking at these Seattle point props and maybe do a. This feels like one of those nights where maybe you just you take your 2 favorite guys on each line and you stack them for a point, and then you hope you hit 2 of 3 or all 3 if Seattle scores like 5 goals.
Little round robins.
I think you could have a nice night, because usually they give you at least 2 of these guys on each line, right? Let's see if they're all there.
Schwartz point being bettable tonight is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that any of them are bettable when you see the guy that's in net. Let's be honest here.
Yeah. I mean, you're going through Montour at even money tonight for a point as well, and his shots too. I mean.
Yeah,
so
you can do
Tolvanen
pretty
was
much anybody.
He's part of the Preds org and was played for the Preds AHL team for a while, the Milwaukee Admirals. So maybe there's some
some kind of hate there.
Oh wait! This is exactly what we were looking for. Guess who he scored his first NHL goal against?
Oh, there it is, Chicago. Huh?
Cam Ward of the Chicago Blackhawks.
So you could do
And he got put up to the first line.
First line and top power play. -120 for 2 shots. I mean, come on. And Beniers doesn't shoot.
Jeez.
Eberle kind of just is whatever at this point. He has his spikes every now and then, but
I'm not touching Eberle. He just had like 69 games at 2 and then started fading.
So you could do Shane Wright and Marchment Point. They're on a line together for +290.
Because that's the one that's going to get thrown out to Foligno and whatever his name is.
And then we'll go. You want Kakko? We'll go Kakko and what? Stevenson? You think? Or Schwartz? Or do you know what? You go all three. Yeah, screw it. All three +600. Okay.
Yep. Now we're cooking.
All right.
And then all right. Who are you stacking with Tolvanen though? Are you going Beniers or Eberle?
These fools let me cash out my Kakko Shane Wright parlay with that full value.
I think you go Eberle or sorry, Beniers.
Jokers.
Beniers
I'm about
and
to make
Tolvanen,
it a 6
right?
times.
That's +260. So you're getting +260, +290, and +600 if you go. I'm telling
Beniers,
you,
Tolvanen, yeah.
Just Beniers and Tolvanen at +260 is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, I think I'll do something like that. It's I know it seems a little bit stupid, but
no, it doesn't.
I could see 4 or 5 goals from Seattle, and then you're cashing all 3 of these, and you're feeling real nice. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Is this the game of the night?
I was going to say, who would have thought
Chicago
Blackhawks,
Chicago,
Seattle. Yeah,
Seattle.
This is the game that we're hammering props on. Yeah. Franco, be sure to whenever you post those, let me know, and I'm just going to tail all 3 of those.
Yeah, I know. Everybody probably hates when I post my cards. And there's 1,000 freaking plays.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
You said what was 600 odds?
Stevenson, Schwartz, and
Kakko.
On what book?
365.
Oh, 365. Never mind.
Yeah.
Dude, it's in your state.
I know.
Get it already.
Lazy. Drinking
There's
beers and
no
having fun.
just throwing away money.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm the one throwing away money betting these props. I don't know. Someone's throwing away money. I don't know who it is.
All right. Before we wrap up, do we want to do a parlay of the night tonight or save it for tomorrow's larger slate?
I think we can do one. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say we do the same game.
I'm fine with that.
By the way, I do agree with the Burakovsky point prop. I know we never even
Oh, yeah. Circling back.
And I also like Donato 2 shots too. Sorry. We
Dude,
just kind of
what if we just keep this easy? Burakovsky and Bedard point.
Well, do we want to do Chicago point props when we're just talking about how much we love Seattle point props? You're saying for the parlay.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we do the Seattle ones? Or you just don't know who the hell to take?
Yeah.
No. We're going to do both.
Oh, all right.
I mean, Burakovsky, Schwartz, Tolvanen, Kakko, Beniers, and Bedard is plus 2,100. I'm sure it's 5 times that on Bet365 too.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
Wait, you said Beniers, Tolvanen, Bedard,
Kakko, and Schwartz, but you could go Stevenson if you want, who's on the top.
I like Schwartz. Right? Yeah.
Schwartz or Stevenson?
Schwartz has been pretty
plus 2,400
good lately, but
plus 2,400. Beniers, Schwartz, Tolvanen, Kakko, Burakovsky, Bedard.
Stevenson, yeah, it's Schwartz for sure.
Yeah,
2,100.
Love it.
All right, well that's our crazy one. Do you guys want to do a more reasonable
one from not a same? So we can do that. This is the same game one, but in terms of other looks on the board, do we want to do just a basic 3-legger?
I guess.
There's no boost tonight, which really stinks. So that's why I was like, do we wait till tomorrow to do another one with the boost?
If you have the Disney book, you got to boost every single day.
Oh my god,
Disney!
You won't get Bet365, but you have the Disney book.
It took me forever to get Disney book. I don't even know why I even have it, but
well, whatever. I get boost every single day.
All right. Well, I like Nyes too. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I like. Wait. Holloway too.
Seattle's going to win, right?
Yeah.
I think
okay.
So. And minus 155, that's not terrible.
Yeah,
they're in regs probably, what, plus 110, plus 120?
Take him in
See if I can get this whole slate right. Toronto money line, St. Louis Blues, Vancouver, and Seattle.
Yeah. Gators
plus 1,000
because he likes Edmonton, but
that was
it's whatever. Yeah, I'm not too. It is what it is. All right. So do we want to just throw out the long shot parlay tonight then, or do a safe one, or save the safe one to tomorrow?
Safe one. No, I got to do Puckett tomorrow. So
okay. All right. So
Donato 2 for me.
Love it.
Put it in.
I want Tolvin too. Then
all right, do it.
I want like his chart against Chicago is insane, and he just got promoted to the top line. Like that's ridiculous.
I'm betting
I almost like him.
Yeah, I'm betting that's right.
All right, what is it? Tolvanen at 2.
Yeah, he was the guy we've been talking about for the past 20 minutes.
Donato 2. Donato's revenge, by the way, guys. In case you didn't remember.
I know.
Yeah, don't forget.
Yeah, I like. Then why not Rinzel at 2 as well?
Okay,
stick with the 2 themes.
Sure.
Rinzel,
Montour 3,
Tolvanen, and then Donato. Is that what you said, Franco?
So Montour 3, Rinzel and Montour.
we don't need to do that if you're scared.
I would prefer not to, because that's when we always get burned. I feel like. You know?
Yeah, I agree. When somebody's like, I do have him in 5 slips tonight.
What about Nyes or Tavares or?
I feel like Tavares is going to eventually not hit this.
Yeah, that's going to run out.
He already signed the new contract. He got 500 goals or whatever.
I already posted my revenge plays, man. They're already up there. I left Donato off. After I posted, I kind of like hated.
The revenge slip would be what? Holloway, Donato, Burakovsky, Point, Sherwood. So Sherwood, Holloway, Donato all at 1.5 with the Burakovsky, and then a Burakovsky Point, or then you can take them all at 3. Right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
By the way, so what's our third leg? We have
Donato and Tolvanen.
Donato and Tolvanen right now. Who are we doing? Who's feeling saucy? Who's gonna?
Vancouver money line.
No. Oh. No.
How about the under in that game? We talked about the under.
What about Holloway 2? What about Holloway 2?
I'm fine with that.
Does that get us there, or do we need one more leg?
Let me see.
I guess there's no boost.
So Holloway, Donato, and Tolvanen.
Well, there is if you go to Disney. Oh, I need 4 for Disney. I need 4 for Disney.
You need 4. All right.
Yeah.
So what about Nice? No.
Oh wait, I can do. It was actually the odds of Holloway at 2 that were the issue.
Yeah. So that's fine. Plus I mean, that's 7. It's not terrible. Plus 247.
That ain't enough.
Not enough.
Wait, we got Pickard in that? What if we do Holloway Point? Minus 120.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. They know, man. They know.
Dude,
like, how the hell is his point pop? That's why I said all these revenge narratives, the prices are awful tonight. The fact that Kiefer Sherwood is plus 105 for a point and plus 250 for a goal is ridiculous.
That I saw that Danny mentioned that Stoller save, and it looks really good. I nothing hurts me more than a goalie save prop not getting a parlay, though, and especially when you can tell it's not happening early in, and I will happily take that as a straight I will happily take it as a straight because he's only missed it once. But man, why is it set like that? Why is it set right below the number that he had like 2 times? Like he's had 24 saves a couple times. It just sketches me out.
What if we add a point prop? What if we add a point prop to this instead?
Yeah, the Holloway point.
Is Holloway point the one?
Plus 475 for Donato 1.5, Tolvanen 1.5, and the Holloway point.
That's better.
Yeah,
okay.
I like it.
Okay.
All right, let's do that.
That's boosted.
I'll tweet that out.
Send that slip over to Gator.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Anything else before we wrap up tonight's stream?
No. I love these revenge narratives tonight.
Yeah, this is a fun one.
Make sure you grab the stupid ones too.
Yeah.
Broberg. Don't forget.
This is like stupid. This is stupid fun hockey night. Like most people turn on the schedule and are like, "Oh God, I'll watch the Cardinals and Cowboys game." But no.
Yeah. No.
I can't.
On Chicago,
I can't wait for Seattle, Chicago is must-watch hockey tonight. Unbelievable for the sickos.
I honestly am excited for that game. I'm not even.
In terms of props, that's the best
really
game by far.
Too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is. All right.
Is that why Sherwood's props are so juiced because Hughes is back? Is that why it is? I just can't fathom why his props are priced the way they are.
I can't either. It's crazy
because I have to, but it's just
I kept on reading about him this weekend after the Hattie too, and it was like Kiefer Sherwood has like found his groove in Vancouver, and I was like, well, okay, I need to put him in my low list. And then today I actually was like looking at the game logs. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's like it's two explosions and then nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get me wrong.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. I'll bet him every time against Nashville. Like, it's just what I do. But
love it.
I don't have to like the price. It's like going to the grocery store and be like, "What? This is how much? How much for chicken?"
Still gonna buy it. You're still buying it.
When you're only feeding 2, it's a little different story, but
yeah, fair enough. All right, we want to thank everyone for tuning in to today's stream of Expected Bets 4. We appreciate all of the chat. If you guys haven't followed on social media, be sure to do so as well. All right, once more, thanks for tuning in, and we will talk to you guys on Wednesday. See ya.